So guys, what's going on? Today we're going to start our new reading topic. It is Cambridge 7 test 4 and passage 2. So we're going to be talking about endless harvest today. So let me have a look. Let's read the first passage paragraph real quick. More than 200 years ago, Russian explorers and fur hunters landed on the Aleutian Islands, a volcanic archipelago in the North Pacific, learned of a land mass that lay farther to the north. The island's native inhabitants called this land mass Alaska, the Great Land. Today we know it as Alaska. Okay, it's about Alaska. I got it. Let's go straight to the questions. The inhabitants of the Aleutian Islands renamed. It's really important you understand everything when dealing with true, false, not given questions. You have to make sure you understand everything literally. There is no such thing as general understanding in here. The island Alaska. Did they rename it? Okay, let's have a look. Alaska. No, they just always call it that way. Okay, well, it's going to be false in our case. Because they didn't rename it. Alaska's fisheries are owned by some of the world's largest companies. Okay, guys, one tip I have to share with you is that when dealing with true, false, not questions, these Cambridge guys can't always be trusted. Like sometimes you feel like, okay, I mean, why not take it very seriously and call it not given because we don't know if they renamed it after some event. Okay, just take it with a grain of salt. Alaska's fisheries are owned by some of the world's largest companies. Okay, fisheries. The key word, fisheries and world largest companies. '49th state to join the United States of America. Alaska is full of one size of mainland. Okay, they got a lot of fish. A lot of fish. That's what we know. They got a lot of fish. The answer probably lies somewhere here, like they became big. So guys, when you are hesitant about like where to get the answer, you got to make sure you get the answer for the second one. Life in Alaska is dependent on salmon. The true cultural heart and soul of Alaska is salmon. Yes, that's right. So because heart and soul, and this one is not given because we couldn't locate the answer in between. That's how you do it. That's kind of easy. You see, before I found this answer, I was a bit hesitant, but now I'm not. 90% of all Pacific salmon. All, even this word means a lot. Sockeye or pink salmon. Keywords, sockeye. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Predictable abundance of salmon allowed some native cultures to flourish, and dying spawners feed bears and eagles and other animals. Ultimately, the soil itself, all 5 species of Pacific salmon can be found, and 90% of all Pacific salmon commercially caught in North America produced here. We don't know if this 90% is sockeye or pink, so it's not given. Yeah, all of them can be found. So Chinook king. And let me have a look again. That's not given, bro, because we don't know it. More than 320,000 tons of salmon were caught in Alaska in 2000. Okay, more than this much in 20,000. I mean, in 2000. During 2000, exceeded. Yes, so more than, it exceeded means more than this. Between 1940 and 1959, there was a sharp decrease. Okay, between these years, there was a decline in salmon population, 40, 59. Crashes. So many true, I just don't get it. What's happening? That makes the last one false. During the 1990s, average number of salmon caught each year was 100 million. $1990, where are you at? Well in excess, 100 million, even 200 million. So more than 100 million, which means false. Yeah, it was like, it could have been false because it was obvious. Like, as you can see, like we got only one false and it would 100% would be false. Okay, guys, look at this one. Complete each sentence with a correct ending. In Alaska, biologists keep a check on adult fish. Okay, I gotta find why. So guys, now let me give you a hint. I got all my answers still here. That means I'm gonna use the rest of the passage to find the answers for the coming questions. Biologist monitoring adult fish. Why? As they show up to spawn. Biologists sit in streamside counting towers, study sonar and watch from aeroplanes, and talk to fishermen. Fishermen know the approximate time of year when they will be allowed to fish. Okay. But on any given day, one or more biologists in a particular area can put a halt to fishing. Even sport fishing can be brought to halt. Okay. As far as I understood, they keep a check on adult fish to stop fish to set up. Oh yeah. So they gotta make sure if the fishing is allowed. They have the authority to stop people fishing for sport. Yeah, they actually have it. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. In-season abundance-based management has allowed the Alaska salmon fisheries. Even sport fishing can be brought to halt. It is this management that has allowed Alaska salmon stocks, according to fisheries, to prosper, even as salmon populations in the rest of the world are threatened or even endangered. So they, to be successful. Prosper means successful, guys. So let's just do it like sport. Next, the Marine Stewardship was established. Why? Commissioned a review of the Alaska salmon fishery. The council, which was founded, certifies fisheries that meet high environmental standards, enabling them to use a label that recognizes their environmental responsibility. Okay, it certifies fisheries that meet high, enabling them to use a label. Nice. They're environmental, okay. How set of criteria by which commercial fisheries can be judged. Okay, it's about like environment kind of stuff. A and D is very similar though. To set up environmental protection laws. Okay, let me get like A just real quick. I may change my answer. I just want to use this elimination method, like eliminating the correct answers one by one. And this one is like more incorrect. As a result of the collapse of the salmon runs in 1999, the state decided. 99, what happened? Recognizing potential benefits of being identified as environmentally responsible fisheries approached the council requesting to undergo the certification process. Yeah, I was right. It was A. So 1999, where are you at? The crisis was completely unexpected, but researchers believe it had nothing to do with the impact of fisheries. Rather, they contend that it was almost certainly the result of climatic shift, prompted in part by cumulative effects, El Nino. Harsh winter in which huge number of salmon eggs were frozen, culminating in a harsh winter in which huge number of frozen. It could have meant the end as far as the certification process was concerned. State reacted quickly, closing down all fisheries, even those. Okay, they closed down all fisheries. In September 2000, MSC allowed 7 Alaska salmon companies that producing were immediately granted permission to display the MSC logo on their product. So they were given permission to display. Okay, I got it. I got it. Is F. Okay, now let's quickly check the answers. So false, not given, true, not given, true, true, false. Okay, FN, TN, TTF, FN, TN, TTF, GEBAKF. So here we go. FNTNTTF. Got it? GEBAKF. All correct. Okay, guys. So that's how you do it. I'll see you in my next videos. Stay tuned.